Hi everyone, welcome back to my English speaking practice session. So today I'm going to take up a topic in which we need to speak in detail, right? Short conversations are very easy to talk about. You can just finish it in 2-3 sentences and that's it. You can just move ahead. But sometimes there are things which we need to talk about in detail, right? So how do we talk about those topics? And these topics generally come up in our conversations when we meet somebody new, when we make friends, when we talk about our memories. We do have to give a lot of details or speak in detail about certain things during conversations. So today I'm going to tell you or give you a framework or a technique in which you will be able to talk on such topics which need more details or which needs more detailing, and how you can put those details in and how you can speak on those topics easily and effortlessly in English. And at the same time, you will sound fluent and confident in speaking in English as well. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, which is very important. Start engaging on this platform so that it will help you to break that ice, break that fear of speaking. So if you start putting your thoughts into words, your ideas into words, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English. And that is why I encourage you to write something in my comment section. When you're listening to my video, something or the other might come to your mind. Speak your mind here. Talk about it. If you liked it, you didn't like it, or there's something which came to your mind, you liked something, you want to share something, do write it in the comment section. And do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. So let's begin. So there are lots of topics in which we talk about our memories, or we want to know something in detail. Like one such conversation which I still remember, is a lot of people ask me about my childhood. Like, how was your childhood like? Or any memory from your childhood which you want to share with us. Or where did you grow up? How did you grow up? Right? So, which means they want to know the details about my background, my childhood, right? And these are very obvious questions. When you make friends, when you meet strangers, when you meet your colleagues, people ask these questions. Where are you from? Where did you grow up? How was your childhood like? If you would like to share some childhood memory of yours, etc. So let's take this topic and let's try answering this question in a detailed and organized way in frameworks. Okay, so let's start. So whenever somebody has asked you this question, you need to know what details you want to give to them, right? So how was your childhood like? Where did you grow up? Any childhood memory? So you have to start with some basic details. Like, I grew up in a joint family, or I grew up in a small town. I grew up in a small village. So these kind of details you can give. You can also share the name of the town or city which you are from. That is upon you completely. What do you want to say? So I would like to start with, I was raised up in a joint family in a small town. Okay, so this will be my opening sentence, right? Where did I grow up? So I'll just give a basic detail about where did I grow up. Okay, this is very important. So once that is done, you can just start speaking, adding more details to it. The next step will be, you can talk about the environment you grew up. So the environment, as in, you can just give a detail about the environment or place, how it was, or a little bit more detail about the place. Like, I grew up in a joint family in a small town. Growing up in a joint family is very exciting and very entertaining as well. You have a lot of people to play with you, to share things with you, and to fight as well. So when you grow up in a joint family, you get to learn a lot. You get used to with interacting with people and mixing up, which is a little difficult if you grow up in an individual family. So this is the background I've given about the environment or the place in which I have grown up. Okay, now next we can just talk about the advantage basically. What were the advantages we had during our childhood? I still remember my memories of going to school. So there were a lot of kids in our family and we all used to go to the same school. So we used to go together and we used to have fun throughout our journey, like while going to school and coming back from school. We used to fight, we used to play, we used to sing, we used to do a lot of things together. And we were very naughty kids as well. So we enjoyed a lot while going to school and coming back from school as well. And evenings were fun. We all used to collect together at one place and we used to play a lot of different games. Somebody started playing cricket, some started playing hide and seek, some started playing something else. So there were lots of games. There were, we all used to collect together and we used to make a team that who want to play this game, who want to play that game. And we used to just come up with a group and we started playing that game. So evenings were fun. Going to school was also fun. And of course, summer vacations were very entertaining. We used to enjoy the entire time. The whole day we used to go out and play. So this is how I spoke about the advantage which you had during your childhood. And then we can talk about the disadvantages also. So every coin has two sides, right? So if you have some advantages, you will have some disadvantages also living in that town, that space or growing up. So we can talk about some disadvantages also. Like for us, during exams, it was very painful. We all have to study hard so that we get good results and good marks, and our marks were compared with each other. So the child who got less marks used to get scolded. So that was a comparison which we really hated, that we have to study hard to get good marks in exam. At least we have to score better than the other person. So this was our mindset at that time and we used to take that pressure and study. So that was a disadvantage we had. And the other thing was, when you are in a joint family, you will have a lot of fights also. So that was also difficult for our parents to solve at times. So when you stay in a joint family, you'll have a lot of fights, you'll have a lot of good time, bad time. So you need to know how to handle it. So when we used to fight with each other, our parents used to tell us that you sort it out. We are not going to interfere in it. And that was the best part, I guess. And that is where we learned how to cope up with the situation, or how to, actually make up for our mistakes. We realized that, okay, we should not fight, or this was my fault, or this was his fault, whatever. And we used to realize and we used to go and say sorry, or we used to just end the fight. So this is what we learned living in a joint family. How to adjust with people, how to overcome situations which are not good or not that great. So we have learned a lot to adjust and to survive with different mindset or different kind of people. So that is also another thing which my childhood has taught me. Okay, so I spoke about the basic idea where my childhood was, where did I grew up, and then I spoke about the environment, basically the place, right, a bit about it, and then the advantages and disadvantages of growing up, right? So the good part and the bad part also we can share. So this is how we can talk about our childhood or how we grew up. Now, if somebody has asked you a particular question, like if you're going to share some memories about your childhood, now I can probably I can share that yes, we used to enjoy a lot. We used to go to school together and come back from school together. So we used to have a lot of fun and time together. And during summer vacations also, we used to have a lot of fun. The entire day we used to go out and play. So these are some memories which I can share about. Okay, so this is how you have to come up with an answer to an elaborate question. And somebody has asked something which needs more details to it. So what kind of details we can give? So we can start with basic details, where I have grown up, and then talk about the environment a bit, and then maybe good and bad. What was the good part and what was the bad part? Or as I called, advantages and disadvantages of growing up. Okay, or my childhood. So this is what we can talk about. This is the safest way to answer a question in detail. You will know what to talk about. If you know this framework, if you know what you have to talk about, the pointers or the ideas, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English fluently and confidently. Whether it is a short conversation or a long conversation, doesn't matter. So start practicing in this way and you'll see a lot of difference in 30 days at least. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.